Test, and we are live with another episode. It is me, your host, Prince the P. You know what I'm saying? And we're kicking it with we're kicking it out with the with a real episode today. No cap. This episode is definitely gonna be a a, a 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I gotta start with I gotta start with a slogan. I gotta have like a good slogan in the beginning. But for now, it's always a treat when players meet podcast. Starring your host, Prince the P. And today we're talking about 90's babies. You know what I'm saying? The 1990s, where you know what I'm saying, where it all happens, where it be popping, and you know what I'm saying, where you know what I'm saying. I can't say too much. You know what I mean? That's when the real deal was born. All the real kids, all the real people was born in the 90's, 80's, 70's, 60's, 50's. You know, the lower it goes, the realer it gets though, you know? The lower it goes, the realer it gets, you know? So, um, you know, and it's like, you know, the other day, no cap, the other day, um, I had someone tell me like they were looking at me, they were like, "Are you a normal person?" I was like I looked at him, I was like, "Am I a normal person? What do you mean am I a normal person?" And they were like, cuz like there's a lot of weirdos nowadays and all this stuff. I'm like, "Weirdos?" I mean, well, he's got a point. This generation is all weirdos. You know what I mean? There's a lot of weird stuff going on. But there was weird stuff going on back in the day too though, you know. But I I think it's just getting more weirder, as time goes on. No cap. But you know, if it was up to me, I wish I was born in the 70's. You know what I'm saying? 1970's. You know. What you think? You don't know nothing about the 70's, huh? I don't know nothing about the 70's. What year was your mom born? Yeah. Yeah. 70's? 60's? Yeah. How old is she? Yeah, so that's the seven. No, 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 the 60's. That's the 60's. So, the yeah, that's the real era. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's the real era. The 70's. The realer it gets is despite all the crazies, there, like I said, there's crazy things, you know, going on. No cap. There's always been some crazy stuff, but the 90's is the last of the last. You know what I mean? Because the music, the TV shows, the movies, you know, all that. You know what I mean? And it's just it's just getting diluted and polluted as time goes on, but it's cool. You know what I mean? We just gotta the things that we've learned from our people. because they grew up in the 60s, 70s, you know what I mean? And the reason why a few select of us got it engraved in us, coming across the OGs and stuff that can soak up the real game, back in the day, can hopefully just pass it on, you know what I mean? Pass on that game, So you ain't gonna be lame, that part. But, you know, shit. But I'm gonna talk about some few of the movies and TV shows that it's just they've been made. They were made back in the day, and they're legendary, and they cannot be recreated. You know what I'm saying? Like, first off, we all know SpongeBob. We all know SpongeBob. That's 1990s. No cap. That's a classic. You know what I'm saying? SpongeBob, Goosebumps. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never watched Goosebumps, huh? Hell no. Goosebumps. I got a whole list, no cap. You know what I'm saying? Goosebumps, Full House, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you already know Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was cracking. George Lopez, Barney is a classic. Barney was a classic. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Barney was definitely a classic. That made you want to just dance. You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing that Blues Clues. I don't even know when did Blues Clues come out? Let me Google this and see when Blues Clues came out. Cause Blues Clues, I know Blues Clues, 1996. I'm trying to tell you, 96. September 8th, 1996. That was my show. I ain't gonna lie. Blues Clues was definitely my show. Damn, that was the thing. I did not know that. That's crazy. Damn. Yeah, so man, like I said, man, you know, just it was just those days, like those days was just amazing, and man, I ain't gonna lie, my OG did tell me, he did tell me this. He told me that like back in the day, man, things were way better, man. People actually talk to people. You know what I'm saying? It's like social media, but we already all know we all know that. You know what I mean? You either gotta get with it or not get with it. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, yeah, social media. You know what I'm saying? Times were better. You know what I mean? And shit, man, movies, Blockbuster. Damn, do you remember? Do you know Blockbuster? No, Blockbuster. Damn, Blockbuster. Blockbuster used to be the shit. You know what I'm saying? That was when streaming wasn't a thing, where you just go and get the movies online. You really gotta walk into the store, grab grab a big ass. I forgot what they was called. The big ass tapes, VCR. Damn, boy, the VCR days was crazy, boy. But yeah, man. Back in the day, man. That's it's the last of the last right here, man. Definitely last. Sports is different. You know what I mean? Basketball is definitely different, man. Like, definitely 100%. But things change for the better, though. Things change for the better. Like, it's a whole part of life. But damn, sports was definitely better. You know what I mean? Like I said, the All-Star game. The All-Star game was way more like they really played in the All-Star game back in the day, for sure. They definitely played. It wasn't like they would like get out the way and try when they would try to dunk, and they would, it was the real deal with Jordan and all that stuff, like, for sure. Man, like, definitely sports definitely changed. You know what I mean? 90s, that was the last of it. That's what I'm saying. 90s, baby. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Last of the last. That part. And back in the day, check this out, though. Check this out. Back in the day, What what did the men always wear? What did they always wear? Like what was their attire? How did they dress back in the day? Yeah. like what did they like dress like back in the day? Like back in the day like super like the 1920s, 1900s, 1920s probably. What were the men? What were the gentlemen wearing? Like what were the men wearing? Yeah. Suits. Suits. You will see them wear suits, buzz down suits, ties, bow ties, dress shoes, all that. You know what I'm saying? It would be man. But nowadays, you wouldn't even catch a nigga in a suit. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even catch a nigga in a suit. You know what I mean? And if you do, they go, man, let me tell you. One day I was wearing a suit. I wear suits here and there. You know what I mean? Shit. You gotta wear suit. You gotta be, you gotta be a gentleman out here. You gotta be, you know, you gotta be clean cut. You gotta be professional. That's how you gotta move, the suits. But one day I was wearing a suit and somebody came up to me and was like, "Oh, is it your birthday or something? Are you getting married?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "That is so crazy." Like, no, this is just, I'm just wearing a suit. You know what I'm saying? Just wearing a suit. This is how, I step out. I'm feeling suitly today. You know what I mean? I'm feeling like a gentleman, like I always am. You know what I mean? So to for that, that that's definitely shit. Back in the day, they always used to wear suits, man. But now, it's super different. Like literally, it's super, super different. In 2023, if a young brother, if a young dude, a young man wears a suit every day, they're gonna 9 times out of 10, they're gonna think that motherfucker's weird. Definitely. You know what I mean? Definitely, 100%. Now you could sneaker it out. You could wear sneakers, pants, and all that, but back in the day, they used to wear suits all the time, no cap. You know what I mean? So, man, that's man. Back in the day, boy, right there, I would already love to be in the, what I'm saying, back in the day wearing the suits like that. No cap. Back in the day, suited and booted up like that. What? Fresh. But yeah, man, so yeah, back in the day, man, definitely different times, man. Definitely. I feel like the kids ain't even outside like they used to be, you know what I'm saying? Like how we used to be. You know what I'm saying? For sure not, you know. Definitely not. 90s, early 2000s, early 2000s, you know what I mean? 2000s. That's borderline though. If you 2000 is that's the dead that's the cutoff. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, cuz that's when man, that's when shit was definitely, you know what I mean? Come with me, Hail Mary. You know what I'm saying? That's that Tupac. Don't know nothing about no Tupac. But yeah, man. So what generation? That's a question. That's a question for everybody right there. Like, what generation do you think was the best generation? To the 2000, early 2000. early 2000. You know what I mean? Definitely early 2000. You know what I mean? Early 2000 for sure. You know, but not, you know. But the concerts and everything's still the same though, Concerts, you know, concerts out, shit's still this. Travis Scott, no Travis Scott, boy, that motherfucker, boy, he make you feel like you back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Travis Scott concert. I've never been to a concert. No, actually, I've been to one. Only been to one. I've been to one concert. But I'm not like a concert type of person. That's crazy. You know? It's very interesting. But yeah, 1990s, man. You know, if you wasn't there, too bad. If you was, you was that dude. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. But we just gotta, I'm kind of upset about that suit shit. You know what I mean? Like, we really have to, like, bring that back to the norm for sure. We definitely got to bring that back to the norm. Man, the homies made fun of me when I was wearing a suit. They was like, "You trying to sell a house?" It was like, nigga trying to sell a house. Hell no, nigga. You know what I mean? So we definitely, man, I'm kind of upset about that, man. We got to bring the suit game back. We got to bring it normalized, man. You know what I mean? I should be wearing a suit right now. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm chilling though. Podcast number 4. You know what I'm saying? Old school talk, man. But yeah, man, so yeah, 1990s, man. That was the day. The drip was the best too, though. Like, you know, like the drip, not just back in the day. I'm not talking about like back of the day suits, but the 1990s, the drip. Yeah, it's actually coming back. Champion, starter, all those old school. You know what I mean? Old school. The 1990 t-shirts. The what's that shit called? What's that shit called? Damn. It's the throwback t-shirts. The damn. The where they got the old school NBA print. I forgot. It's gonna kill me if I don't get it right. I gotta get it right. Let me see. Vintage. Duh. That's called vintage. The vintage t-shirts. But they got some man. Look, right when I type it in, Death Row Records. You know what I'm saying? Friends, Pac shirt right here. Yeah, the vintage t-shirt. I'm trying to tell you, those vintage t-shirts, man. Everybody wearing those. That'll never go out in style. You know what I mean? That washed colorway. Man, shout out to the black brother, man. I ran into the mall the other day. You know what I mean? He was talking about you know how they sell the shoe shine, the shoe cleaner thing. I told him I was like, nah, bro. I was like, nah. He was like, are they supposed to be as ashy as my elbows? I was like, no. I was like, no. I was like, yeah, bro. These are washed. You know what I mean? So like, they're supposed to look this way. He was like, nah, they ain't supposed to look this way. Let me show you some shoe cleaner, man. I was like, bro, they're the washed colorway. Like I swear, like you know what I mean. And I told the dude that he was working with, I was like, bro, I know you heard of washed. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was like, nah. I was like, damn, shit. You know what I mean? So I guess that shit will come back though. It's making its way back. But the vintage t-shirts are like that. They got the washed look to it, no cap. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. But 90s, man. 90s. You know. That was the best of the best. You know what I mean? Your mama know. That part. But yeah, man. But 20s, you know, the suits, got to bring the suits back. You know what I mean? 1990s vintage t-shirts, man. It's just all old school shit, man. I think this, man, old school talk. You know what I mean? Shit. But yeah, man, just gotta keep it. Honestly, if you do keep it old school, if you think about it, the old school never plays out though. You know what I mean? You know, old school versus new school. You know, it's always the old school that It's like the caveman stone or whatever. Forgot what that shit was called. But you know you can't recreate the old school type. You know what I mean? Type. You know, it's only one. It's only one school, which is the old school. You could do some new school stuff, but it's always the old. You know what I'm saying? That part. But yeah, man, 90s babies talk, man. You know what I mean? The best of the best, man. I'm telling you. I forgot about the Rugrats show too. Definitely the Rugrats. That's definitely 10 out of 10. Rugrats show. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But if you ask your mama, your grandmama, if you ask your mom, everybody know, man. This ain't. It, everybody know the old school 1990s was the best. No cap. Shorty, the 2000s, early 2000s. That's the cutoff, though. Yeah, man. So this is a late night episode too. Just so y'all know, this is a late night episode. So you know, I'm really up and getting it right now. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the people. Shout out to the people that subscribe and watching the show. You know what I mean? It's the beginning process, but we getting to it. You know what I mean? We getting to it. You know. You know. You know the Titanic. Damn. Titanic 1990s. It just goes on and on. I know. Oh yeah. Damn. Mortal Kombat. Damn. There's Selena, Spice Girls. Man, the music. Man, 1990s do go crazy. Damn. Yeah, 1990s do. Damn. But I don't know the 20 Tesla shit. That's the most amazing, man. Listen, 2020, man, that motherfucker electric car. I don't even think they had electric cars in the 1990s. They probably did. But that's for sure. One thing that, you know what I'm saying, 1990s definitely did not have. You know what I'm saying? So, that man, definitely they definitely 2020, the late 2020s or the late 2000s, I would say, I guess. Definitely, definitely 10 out of 10 for sure. With that Tesla, automatic self driving, all that shit. You know what I mean? All those crazy cars. But then I ain't gonna lie, the old school cars is kind of no, definitely. See, the old school, you can't. I mean, you can't beat the old school, man. You cannot beat the old school. No cap. You know what I'm saying? Them old school Mustangs, them old school Chevy and the Impalas. Come on. Yeah, nah. Yeah, 1990s definitely was it for sure. You know what I mean? I'm stuck on that for sure. You know, and it was definitely real and trill. Definitely. But yeah, man. Shit. Anything you want to add on to that? No. Yeah. Anything you want to add on to that? The 1990s, early 2000s. It cannot be beat. It cannot be beat. You know what I mean? It cannot be recreated. You know what I mean? Early 1990s, and I say to the early 2000s. You know, because they had some, man. Those you if you just think, if you literally think about back in the day, and then you think about now, what sounds more brighter? Back in the day, 1990, early 2000s, man. You know what I mean? Maybe getting older too sucks though. When you get older, you know what I mean. When you get older, man. Unless you do the right thing, you got to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Eat right, go to sleep at the right time, which I did not, but it's cool. You know, eat the right thing, drink your water. You know, don't do drugs. You know what I mean? The drugs is definitely but like the drugs has gotten more. The drugs have gotten more. Definitely got more elite. 20 these generations for sure. You know, the drugs definitely got more. Boy, back in the day was just weed, drink, probably some LSD or whatever. I'm not even hip to all that, but I know it wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's some shit that you take today. Shit, the motherfuckers, boy, you motherfucking check out. You'll check out, boy. And even the weed is different nowadays. You got to be careful what you're smoking. Back in the day, it used to, but man, man, gotta be smart out here, man. Gotta be smart out here. Listen to your 1990 baby. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. But shit, man, I miss those days. No cap. Those days were definitely 10 out of 10, man. This a late night special. This a late night special right here for sure. Episode 4, man. Episode 4, late night special. I call that the late night special. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Shit. The drip. You know what I'm saying? But continue to drip, man. Continue to drip, you know. So what if times change? You know what I mean? Back in the day, 1990, baggy jeans, the big oversized jeans. Now it's the skinny jeans. Now it's the who knows next. You know what I mean? Continue to create new um, ideas and everything. The world that's how the world go though. That's how the world goes. You just create new ideas and just man, the world, man, keeps on going. It keeps on evolving. That's what it is. The world keeps on evolving. You know what I mean? And you gotta evolve with the world. You know, you just gotta evolve with the world, man. You gotta evolve with the time, the change of the times, and you know, shit. You just gotta evolve with it. Just keep going, and don't do the dumb shit, so you don't be weird. Because there's a lot of weird. Do you think it's weirder? Do you think it's weirder now? Like, do you think it's more weird people? Like in this generation, do you think it's weirder? Well, we don't know. We just have to ask somebody old folk. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely. Shit, man. Well, this is another short episode, man. Late night special, man. You know. So, man, we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it like that, man. 1990s was the best and always will be the best. You know what I mean? There won't be nothing. I mean, the 1920s, 1920s. You know what I'm saying? Because the suits, or I think it was the 1920s. But then again, a brother wouldn't be able to do lots of things. A brother wouldn't be able to do lots of things and they be doing that right now. No cap. But the suit part, definitely, definitely would be wearing the suits. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. This is the 1920s for sure. 1900, early 1900s. All these motherfuckers was wearing suits. I'm just stuck on the suit part, man. I don't know. Just was I don't know. I think that person just killed my vibe that day. You getting married? You know what I'm saying? What? Girl, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Episode 4. You know what I mean? As you can see, you know what I mean? The sign hasn't came yet, but the sign is coming. You know what I mean? The vibes is gonna be a lot more immaculate. You know what I mean? The vibes will definitely be a lot more immaculate. So bear with me. You know what I'm saying? But this is episode 4 on a treat when players meet podcast, starring your host Prince the P. And 1990s babies, we are the best. That's all I gotta say. But we out just like that. Stay fresh, y'all. Late night special. Damn nigga tired.